Back to the daily grind. The channel's getting false flagged by triggered trolls, so make sure you subscribe to the new channel. Let's get to the MMA news. We've got a SLUG-FEST on our hands here, boys and girls. Ooh, this is going to be a good fight. Diego Sanchez versus Matt Brown is booked for the event after Madison Square Garden, November 11th. I don't know the exact city, but it's most likely a fight night card. Diego Sanchez is coming off of a knockout loss to Ally Quinta at lightweight. This fight is scheduled at welterweight, so he's moving up 15 pounds. Diego Sanchez is known for that, though. He's fought from featherweight to lightweight to welterweight. He won the Ultimate Fighter title at welterweight, and he's moved down. And Diego Sanchez is a guy that, you know, some people say that, you know, they're scared to fight, you know, like I was talking about in the GSP video, or, you know, nervous or whatever. He said the word scared, but I mean, even they say the word scared. I understand what you say when you mean nervous, but they also mean scared. Not scared as in pussies. I mean scared as in, fuck, you know, I'm putting my life on the line, you know, I'm nervous on top of scared. But Diego Sanchez is a guy that I don't think he's scared when he's in the octagon. He loves to fight. I mean, and you can say that's good or bad. It's not, definitely not the best for the health of him, but he loves to fight, man. He's one of those guys that goes in there, puts it all on the line. He goes in there with you in mind, the fan. He wants to make it an entertaining fight. He don't want to go in there and do a point show and just get the win. He's in there to fight, not to fucking win. He wants to fight. So sometimes he gets knocked out, but it always makes for an entertaining fight. Matt Brown is the same way somewhat, man. He goes in there to fight. I wouldn't say I don't think Matt Brown's scared to go in there and fight. You know, yeah, if he's in the main event of a huge show, he would have pressure. But as far as going in the octagon to fight, neither one of these guys are scared to fight. That's why I'm sure I mean, you can fucking write this down. You can bet this. This is going to be the fight of the night. It doesn't matter who else they put on this card unless they throw somebody like Mike Perry on that boy. I'm just fucking around. But this is going to be fight of the night on this card. I mean, it's about 95% sure, and that's without knowing who else is on the card. That's still, you could still bet that. This is going to be fight of the night. Matt Brown versus Diego Sanchez. One thing I will say is somebody's getting knocked out this fight. And I don't mean just knocked out literally, because that's happening too. But someone's getting knocked out at the UFC because Diego Sanchez is on a 3-fight losing streak, if I'm not mistaken, or is it? Yeah, no, Matt Brown is coming off of he's on a 3-fight losing streak. I got him confused. Matt Brown's coming off of a loss over Donald Cerrone. You know, that was that fucking epic combo, that gif you seen. He just landed a beautiful combination on Brown, followed by like a head kick to knock him out. It was just insane. It might have been the head kick. I just remember the fucking beautiful combination. But yeah, so he was on a 3-fight losing streak, Matt Brown, man, and he's a guy that both of these guys are, I believe, over 35 years old. Diego Sanchez is 39, saying. So both of these guys have taken a lot of damage, dealt a lot of damage, and I mean, Bellator's calling. They can get their own sponsorships. Bellator's looking for guys like this with big names, fan favorites coming in to fight that don't need to be in here with the sharks and the killers of the UFC necessarily. But in the Bellator, they still have some fight left in them, but they don't need to be fighting fucking killers, getting their fucking brains rattled, because they're down to get their brains rattled. But I mean, let them go in there versus someone with a little less, you know, fucking rattle power. But you know what I'm saying, man. So this is going to be a good fight. It's at welterweight. And I don't know how much fights these guys have left on their contract, but shit, hopefully the UFC will do them a favor, because they've did a lot for the UFC, man. I mean, the UFC's did a lot for them too, because these guys have definitely been a part of plenty of fight of the night. So, but maybe, I don't know, I wish I knew how much fights were left on their contracts. If any of them, this is their last fight, they're definitely Bellator bound, win or lose probably, because I mean, they're both at the tail ends of their career. I don't really see them making a title run in the UFC, not with fucking the killers in the welterweight right now. Jorge Masvidal, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, Damian Maia still around. You still got Tyron Woodley at the top of the heat. GSP's coming back. I mean, these guys are just, in my opinion, they're best suited just to be here. They're going to be doing entertaining fights. They're going to be parts of fight of the night. But after they win a fight or win 2 fights, then they're going to have to go up and fight somebody, you know, that they might not necessarily be in their prime for. You know, they're going to be fighting fighters in their prime, and they're a little bit outside of their prime. So with that being said, it's definitely going to be a fun fight. Definitely watching the fight. That's a no-brainer. You got to watch the fight. It's going to be a fucking fun fight. Going to be a knockout. And like I said, someone's not only getting knocked out in the octagon, they're getting knocked out of the UFC. I mean, and that's about 80% sure. 95% sure it's going to be fight of the night. 80% sure loser's going to Bellator. And that's just, you know, I mean, and that's not even a diss. Bellator is a good place at this point. That's not even like a joke anymore. If you go to Bellator, that's actually good. Like, that's good for the loser of this going to Bellator would literally be a good thing, not a bad thing. I'm not disrespecting them by saying they should go to Bellator if they lose this fight. That's just the best place. You're going to be able to make the same amount, if not more money, on top of a little bit lesser competition. And there's nothing wrong with that when you're in the prime of your career, man. You've been in there, you've had your wars, we've seen your wars, man. You don't got nothing left to prove. Go in there, and you know, if you still got some fight in you, go over there, man. You can still become they fuck around. Diego Sanchez might fuck around and become I don't even know, man. Bellator's got some champions. Could you think Diego Sanchez could take out, not Roy McDonald, Douglas Lima? I mean, I was thinking about the lightweight champion Michael Chandler. I don't know, man, but he's definitely got a better shot over there for sure. Same with Matt Brown, man. He could have some fun fights over there. Douglas Lima versus Matt Brown, that'd be a hell of a fight. Fuck yeah. Roy McDonald versus Matt Brown, I think we've already seen that fight. I don't remember off the top of my head, but yeah, man. So I don't mean any disrespect when I say the loser goes to Bellator. I just think that's a smart move. That's a good move. That's shit. Not only prolong your career, prolong your motherfucking life. You don't want to be in here just getting boxed up by fucking Jorge Masvidal or eating overhand rights from Tyron if you fuck around and do get a title shot, or getting fucking, you know, I was about to say that most of these guys don't do damage. I mean, yeah, actually, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson will fuck one of these guys up if they tried to rush in, and you know, he's got the counter-strike game, so one of these guys could get fucking knocked out by Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. They don't need that in their life right now at the end of their career. Fuck around, go to Bellator, make some more money, get your own sponsors, man, do your own Thug Thizzle over there. Shit, it is what it is, man. Let the hitters know what the fuck you think about this fight at welterweight. Diego Sanchez is moving back up to welterweight. 15-pound jump versus Matt Brown. These guys are coming off of losses, knockout losses at that. But it is what it is, man. Let the hitters know what the fuck you tap, man, in the comments, dude. A man told his wife that he had gotten a tattoo. "What kind of tattoo and where?" she asked. "It's a $100 bill tattooed on my penis," he replied. "Why the hell did you get that there?" she asked. He said, "Because I know how much you love to blow money."